I ended up rupturing 2 discs in my back early on in my strongman career. So I
Wow,
competed with 2 ruptured discs for 6 years at the international level. It was brutal, but I
man.
thought was I'm here. I'm not gonna leave until I'm forced to, because once you get there, there's always somebody waiting to take your spot.
Yep.
But that would be like me personally. That was a mistake that I made. I had spent decades training in the gym, squat,
Yep.
deadlift, all this kind of stuff. But then when I went, obviously, tried to excel too quickly in the sport of strongman, it banged me up pretty good. So that transition, just because you're a strong dude in the gym, you're still at major risk of injury if you're going to be pushing the limits with the strongman event. So that transition is something that you really got to listen to the body. But I think for everybody listening, we obviously want to bring some good takeaways for everybody listening. If strongman training interests you, find there are lots of gyms now that have the equipment. And usually in that gym that has the equipment, there's part of the staff or somebody, a member, who kind of runs that section of the gym. There'll usually be a strongman day of training or two, and ask around, find out when they're doing, who's doing it, and they'll teach you how to do it in a way that will really serve you well in terms of your, we just talked about training that was functional life. Their strongman is extremely functional for life.
Yeah, man, that's all good stuff. And just to maybe put it in someone else's, maybe they're not doing strongman, maybe they want to play flag football or go play men's league basketball. And John mentioned his injuries. I say be careful, because when you're just doing traditional bodybuilding, you're not working on certain movements like you would in strongman or these sports. If you're doing flag football or basketball, think of change of direction. Think of you'll be single leg, you'll need some explosive movements. Be careful. And even myself, before I'm trying to get back on the basketball court, but I'm making sure my IT bands are right. I'm ready to change direction. I'm ready to take strides and sprint. I don't want to just hop out there, and then I end up straining a hamstring or something like that. So the transition is real. It's not just, you didn't go just straight from bodybuilding right to strongman. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, and I think if to break it down nice and simple, just remember, everybody, the gym movements are very directional. They're basically forwards or forwards
It's
to
it's
backwards, side to
it's still
side. There's
funnel.
not a lot of angles. What's that?
I said it's still functional, but it's just a different type of functional training.